wiring harness. Okay, you saw how I put this end in. We had to go underneath this. This is the input to the fuel rail. If you take a look, we have the wiring harness with components here. That's for the one fuel rail. Here are the 3 wires. Other wires here. Others. Fuel, we'll connect that next. Then you come up here and up at this part, the front of the motor. You have these others. This is one of the repaired lines. This is the other repaired line. So let me install these on just only the fuel injectors. There's one snapped into place. See the portion, open portion goes this way. 2. 3. 4. That's the fuel injectors on this side. Going around to the other, actually not, I'm just going to do them from over here. The next one installed, 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 and installed. All right, you look here, here's one connector. It goes to the distributor right here. I'm going to connect this. Now, anyway, I'm going to have to set you down to click it here. No, I didn't. Now, we have this cable here, which goes up to the intake manifold, most likely for temperature. Okay, see the new screw. Okay, let's see. It looks like my recording is going well. I was installing the harness yesterday and then I kept my mouth shut because I was confused. I had connected the distributor, and this is the way it should be oriented, but my cables did not reach. All right, now there's one here and a single independent one. That did, and that is the temperature sensor, and this is the IAC, the air intake sensor. You can see it's all cleaned up. They did a great job, but what they did do is install these two sensors in the wrong place. If we take a look and you swap this sensor, that goes there, and I looked at my pictures, and my pictures were showing me that something was wrong. And it took me a while of looking, going back, trying to rationalize in my head, but real simply speaking, I'm going to move this over to here where it goes into the engine block for liquid temperature, and this is the air that comes through the manifold in, and that's where the temperature is. So I'm going to swap those around. I'm going to go grab a wrench right now. Here are the two sensors that came out that they had crossed. This is the IAC. This is the temperature. Okay, the air sensor. This is NAPA TS5200SB. And you can see just how dirty this one is. This is 30 years old, 31. Here's the other one. This is made of steel or brass. This is plastic. The part number for this, it's a MASTERPro 2-8331. All right, I'm going to install them. Stand by. All right, I hope I zoomed in there for you. Okay. This is the intake. The plenum sits here. This goes here. So with that being said, I'm going to apply Loctite. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay, right down there is the temperature sensor. Okay, I'm going to need 2 hands for this, but it goes right there. Okay, the first one says Carlisle 1 inch. It may actually be a 15/16. This one is going to be a 17 millimeter. Needs to be an 18 millimeter on this connector sensor. Okay. All right. One more time. This is a wiring harness. Here we go. Temperature sensor connector. And now this fits. Okay. Looking around. There's one back here. Okay, I gotta set you down. I apologize. We're gonna go around wiring harness connectors. Okay, these will be in a later video. Shoot, forgot to get that. Later video. This is cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fuel injectors. Coming around here to the rear of the engine. This is the NOx sensor, okay? Coming around, you have, I think this is okay, coming around the rear, edit, coming around the rear, you have this one here, cylinder number 8, a couple more connectors I'll show later, another 7, another connection later, 6 and 5. You can see number 5 there. So that's the way it should mount. Single connector up here, the temperature sensor, the IAC air temperature sensor here, That's directly below the Schrader valve. This is on the front of the engine. Okay, so now that that's all solved, there's a couple more connectors you'll see later as well. All right. And then on the front right down here is the oil sending unit. That makes me feel much better.